Welcome to Soul Trek. This episode, Love, Sweet Love. Way back in 1965, Hal David and Burt Bacharach wrote a song called What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. And I believe it was recorded by Jackie DeShannon and hit from it. Dionne Warwick and many other people covered the song, and it's a wonderful song. It's one of those songs that kind of sticks in my head, that I find myself singing it, even though I might not have heard it for 5 or 6 years. And the chorus, of course, is very familiar. I'm not going to sing it for you, and I don't know how to kind of grab a version of it and include it in these videos, or even if I'm allowed to do something like that. But it reads, "What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone." It's a wonderful thought, isn't it? That's really what the world needs. And that kind of thinking could be at the center of our prayer. And believe it or not, I think Hal David was writing a prayer when he wrote that song. It really is a prayer. The verses begin by saying, "Lord, we don't need another mountain. We have plenty of mountains and hillsides, oceans and rivers enough." And the second verse says, "Lord, we don't need another meadow. There's cornfields and wheat fields, sunbeams and moonbeams enough." The verses are addressed to God, and I think that the chorus is as well. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. I don't believe that is too sentimental, as some people might suggest. In fact, I think what's happening there is deep, deep theological reflection. It's at the core of what Christ preached. It's at the core of what Jesus was all about, to bring a message of God's love to the whole world. And I think somewhere in the core of all those stories of healing is Jesus just reacting out of love, seeing somebody in pain, seeing somebody suffering, and wanting to find a way to alleviate and change that pain. In fact, I heard it wonderfully spoken about one time when Jesus finally makes that decision to go to Jerusalem. He fixes his face on Jerusalem. He fixes his face on the source of the pain of the nation. And that's where he heads. And he does so to bring a message of love. And I would say, yeah, it probably is too sentimental if it was something we actually tried. I mean, I know we do in our own personal relationships, and that's really wonderful. But as a church, as a community, as a nation, as people of the world, have we really, really tried to make love the primary motivator in our actions? I don't know. I don't think so. And when we actually do try, maybe it'll work. And we'll all be very surprised. What the world needs now is love, sweet love, more than anything else in all creation. What the world needs now is love, sweet love, not just for some, but for everyone. Thank you.